as what we're plans to have access to that at that point in the lake. It would be difficult even today to be able to facilitate lake access at that point, at the point in the lake. I don't see, other than the water issue and getting that pump, of needing to have access to that point. So that's why I voted in favor of making a surplus. I mean, it's pretty clear, and Larry, we're rehashing the same argument that we already had, and
yes.
You know, it's a 4-1 vote.
Yes.
So, I mean, now the question is whether or not to set the price and sell it.
Tori, did you have?
No, I would agree with Christie.
Why can't we put a for sale sign in there and see if we can get a better offer? I mean, there's got to be some second tier people that would like access, closer access to the lake, and those second tier properties are probably somewhat devalued because there is no access. I mean, eventually this property is going to be annexed by somebody.
There's nobody across
Maybe
this property.
I'm sorry.
There's nobody across
Right, but
this property.
second tier property owners could.
It's too small to put a dwelling on.
No, I agree, but it could have a dock. It could be used for a boat slip. I mean, there's all kinds of things that it could be used for. It could be used for lake access to dredge the lake at some future point.
I think that.
And until we really put a sign up there and see what it's really valued at, I mean, this is an appraisal based on one offer. What was the offer price, by the way? Was there an offer price?
No, there was not.
We're setting the price.
All they've done is express an interest in the property. They haven't offered a price for it.
Staff's recommending that we establish a price of $5,146 plus recording fees. Does anybody have a problem with that? Council Vice President accepted.
Oh, staff, I guess, has a problem with it.
The new recommendation says that we establish this price.
Not sell it, but.
I'd entertain a motion.
I move, we move forward with establishing the surplus or real estate price for tract 3, lot 1 in block 41, Gardner Lake, and the associated lake frontage adjacent to 15685 Lake Road 4 be established at $5,146 plus recording fees.
Second.
Motion Harrison, second Shute, that we establish a cost for surplus property, tract 3, lot 1 in block 41, Gardner Lake, and the associated lake frontage adjacent to 15685 Lake Road 4 at $5,146 plus recording fees. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No.
New business item number 1 passes. New business item number 2, consider approval of an ordinance terminating and releasing of record the right-of-way easement recorded in the Johnson County Register of Deeds Office, Johnson County, Kansas, in document 588071, miscellaneous book 107 at page 182, located on the property owned by M&M Investments, LLC, and occupied by Olathe Ford RV. Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. Jeannie, do you have a ordinance number?
2456.
The owners of the property located at the southwest corner of the I-35 Gardner Road intersection have requested that the city vacate an easement that runs across their property, and a sketch of that easement is included in your packet. The easement is in conflict with the recently submitted building addition for Olathe Ford RV. This easement was acquired by the federal government back in 1959 and later transferred to the city of Gardner. The city has no facilities located within this easement and has no need for this easement in the future. Approval of this ordinance will vacate the easement located on the property owned by M&M Investments, LLC, and occupied by Olathe RV Ford. Staff's recommendation would be to approve ordinance 2456 terminating and releasing the record, the right-of-way associated with that property.
All right. Open the floor to public comments. Is there anyone present that would like to make public comments regarding new business item number 2? No one coming forward. Questions for Brian regarding new business item number 2? Go ahead and entertain a motion.
Go ahead, Steve. That's all right. I move that we approve ordinance 2456, terminating and releasing the record of right-of-way easement located on property owned by M&M Investments LLC and occupied by Olathe Ford RV.
Second.
Motion, Shute, second, Harrison, that we approve ordinance number 2456, terminating and releasing of record the right-of-way easement recorded in the Johnson County Register of Deeds Office, Johnson County, Kansas, in document 588071, miscellaneous book 107 at page 182, located on property owned by M&M Investments LLC and occupied by Olathe Ford. Bodovich.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Roberts.
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Shute.
Yes.
Ordinance number 2456 passes. New business item number 3 is consider appointing voting and alternate delegates for the 2014 League of Kansas Municipalities Conference. The League of Kansas Municipalities is hosting an annual conference this year, next month, October 11th through the 13th in Wichita. State law provides that the governing body of each member city may elect city delegates from the city's officers to represent the city in conduct and management of the affairs of the league. League bylaws provide that a city voting delegate or alternate delegate qualifies by having his or her name, city title, and address registered with the executive director. The 2014 business and policy session of voting delegates will be held on Monday afternoon, October 13th. Gardner is allowed 4 delegates and 4 alternates. So we can appoint up to 4 council members as delegates, voting delegates, and up to 4 council members as voting alternates. That's actually more than we have council members. So, who wants to go to Wichita and be a voting delegate in October?
Who wants to go to Wichita?
Whenever.
I like Wichita.
Unfortunately, I've got one. Workman?
Monday, yeah.
Okay. Anyone?
Is that governing body or city council?
It's presented here as city council. I believe it's governing body.
I thought it was governing body, yeah. So, I'll be willing to make the trip.
Okay. I'll join you.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I'm a maybe. I don't know I'll have to check my work.
Well, we can submit your name as
Okay. I need to
as
check
a voting
my-
delegate.
I'm probably, but I don't know what's on the schedule. Work.
Okay.
Oh, are you looking at me? I've been to one of their things before, and I don't believe I need to go back.
Okay. Well, that being the case, if we can let them know that we'll have 3.
Okay.
And, you know, myself, Councilmember Shute, Councilmember Roberts.
Okay.
So, that is the end of new business items. In danger of closing this meeting way too early, but I don't really have a problem with that. We will move on to council updates. Let's check and see, does staff have anything for council? Jeff? Mike?
Yeah, just real quick, at the August 18th meeting, you considered a final plat for Shane's Crossing, and the owner presented a proposal for a development agreement.
Hmm.
And